Welcome back to Top 8, where we have the only two that haven't been covered today on stream. We got Oscar Velez versus Tamir Brown. So we got Paleozoic Frog versus 60 card PK Fire here. Oscar starts by setting 5 and passing. Ooh, and Tamir's going to start with a Speedway Terra Top.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he always does. Nothing new here. He's going to search for the talking board and lead right into a Dante. Let's see what he runs into. Maybe he's got a D barrier down there. The cheese fingers at its finest.
Cheesy fingers over there.
And he is going to hit him with a D barrier. We'll see where Tamir takes this turn. Instant fusion. Oh, he's going to go Theseus into an Omega. Interesting. It's a hit for 4,000 damage on the first turn. If it sticks, we will see.
We took 3 months off. You got a legend at Hearthstone a couple of times. Are you coming back? Chili 1, Chili 2.
Tamir shuffles up, thinking what he's going to do. We'll see if he runs into a Storing Mirror Force or something. Yep, it looks like it. Yeah, oh, a Drowning Mirror Force. Oof. Right back to the deck they go. Oscar somehow managed to salvage that situation.
That's
Two good
really
cards.
Good.
Yep.
I hate
still
that
got
card too.
5 cards in hand though. Ooh, he's gonna top deck a Desires. Wow, what a top deck. Go right into 2 more traps. Nice.
He's gonna get 2 more Desires right here.
That seems horrible. When was the last time you owned a Desires? You obviously don't know what it does. And Oscar's gonna set 2 more and pass again.
I'm pretty sure that's a beast that's hit down.
He's gonna flip the Hedgehog. Search the Shaddoll Fusion. Let's see if he makes a window here. Wouldn't be... it's not very good against Paleozoic, considering most of their stuff doesn't involve destroying. It's usually banishing or returning, bouncing, anything but destroying generally. He's going to summon Gloves. Going to go into a rank 3, I believe.
He's got the Regeki.
He's going
Got
to
another
attack.
Drowning though?
And he hits him with a Storming Mirror Force, so those are both going to go right back to the hand. He still has that Shaddoll Fusion though, so he can still make use of those in his hand. He's going to set 1, and I think he's going to pass.
And
Yep.
phase Twin Twister? Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, what the hell? The kid
That's
is
not a good card.
lucky.
It's not a good card in this matchup though, because they are both playing 60 card.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Ooh, double Reckless. Nice.
Oh, he's not getting it. He's got 2 germs in hand?
He's got cards. He's going to set and pass turn. I think he has the Banisher, so he can save that backjack for the discard cost. And Tamir's just going to summon the Gloves and attack.
Interesting.
I mean, that's about all you should be doing against Paleozoic. No reason to play in their stuff if they don't have monsters. It's another Reckless Greed. Draws 2 more. It's 2 more draft cards.
Wow, wow, wow. Yes, Mikhail.
And Oscar's going to set 1 and pass again.
Wow.
Tamir has a lot of cards in hand as well. Thinking of what he should do. Looks
That
like
he
he
quit
might be
after
playing
using
that Shaddoll
62?
Fusion.
He did quit. He quit for 3 days.
And he is going to hit him with the Dynamiscus. Banish the Ragged Gloves. Might as well have done this last turn if he Well, I guess he's hoping to draw another frog or something, slamming it. Alright, and he's going to use that back check. Move him however he likes on the top. He's got 3 more traps coming, so once again, no frogs coming anytime soon. And he's going to use it to reset a compulse. And last turn to Reckless. I think he just passes. Yep, passes turn. On to Tamir again. And he's going to flip the Shaddoll Fusion to add another, flips the Shaddoll Hedgehog to add another Shaddoll Fusion. Maybe an L Shaddoll if he plays L Shaddoll. Not just the Shaddoll Fusion. And I think this is where we go back to poke for 8. Yep, 800. And Oscar takes it. Tamir sets 1 and passes turn. And Oscar just passes as well.
He's not getting a frog.
Yeah. And Tamir's going to activate the Shaddoll Fusion, sending the boots from hand and the hedgehog on field. He's going to get a search for Shaddoll monster off of this, and he's going to be able to use that boots to get a Fog Blade. I don't know if he's going to want to use that though. It's not very optimal in his matchup, but mine as well.
Well, just thin out the deck a little bit, right?
True. Yeah. It's also decent against Swap Frog. You can't send the Rodent Totem. Can't. Well, it's cost bounce back. Yeah, that's meh. He's going to add the dragon to hand. Probably just going to try and poke in with that dragon eventually. Got a ton of cards in hand. But not much to do with them. And Tamir's just going to attack. Oscar's going to book it down. And he's going to opt to summon the Dynamiscus. And it's good.
Alright, so Oscar's finally got a monster on the field.
Yep. If he plays another trap next turn, he can get another
5 or 6 passes.
It's been longer than that. And he draws into a Lost Wind. It's a good card. And now the situation is oh, Wind only has 800 defense. That's right. It can run over that. Let's see if it gets in there.
I mean,
only problem
is he going to try to Fog Blade it? Oh, he didn't get the Fog Blade.
Only thing is if main phase 2, if Oscar does like want to play, if he wants to play a trap, so he can summon that other trap from the graveyard and try and make a frog into 4 back row. I don't know if that's very good. He is going to Fog Blade the Dynamiscus and drop a Max C. Yep. So he can draw 1 yeah, on the effect of that, he's going to chain Max C to draw a card. He's going to die. He's going to get a Shaddoll Fusion back. So now, if Oscar wants to make the Toad, he's going to be drawing another card. Yep. Looks like Oscar's going to pass. Yep. So it's 1 pass. It's unfortunate for Oscar. He does have that Regeki. Clear those out. Yep. Tamir looks back to his hand, sees what he wants to do. He's going to summon the Terratop. He already used the Takamon.
I think Oscar has a warning set, right?
Well, it
so
doesn't.
he can use it eventually on whatever he's going to do with this play, I would assume.
He's actually going to compulse right now, the Terratop. And Tamir's going to activate the Fog Blade to summon the other silent boots from his graveyard. He's got to roll up them sleeves first, get down to business. So he does go for the silent boots. He's going to make a rank 3 here. Yep. I'm thinking a break sword here. Nope, Dante. And it's going to get a strike. And Tamir's going to special summon that Terratop again. And he's going to attack him directly for 1,200 more. And he's going to banish the boots to add the Fog Blade again. I think he's just going to set that and probably pass his turn. Not too much going on here this game. But once again, is the type of game you'd expect from a 60-card matchup from both sides, and especially with one of them just being Paleo, just setting 5 all the time. And Tamir likes making his decks set 5 a lot as well. Oscar sets 2 more and passes it back to Tamir. So, ooh, Tamir's going to flip up a Twin Twister, trying to get rid of those 2 new sets. Yep. Hits the Lost Wind and another Paleozoic.
Not very good.
Yeah, considering the last one can reset itself, wasn't too much good for Tamir. And he's going to summon the dragon. Start poking some more, I believe. Well, I think Oscar's getting pretty low. He's taking quite a few thousands. And he's going to attack him for 1,200.
I think Oscar's thinking he's going to scoop.
Oscar's going to flip the Lost Wind because he wants to take less damage. Only 600.
And he can change.
Such a waste of Lost Wind, and he's going to bring out a Paleozoic, just a chum block. He's going to take 700, and I think Tamir's just going to pass it off again. Yep, and still no frog.
So I'm pretty sure Oscar lost.
Looks at his back row. Sets 1, sets 2, and passes. Tamir looks back to his hand. Oscar's checking his back row. And another poke for 619. So 25. Tamir's going to set 1 more and pass it off. And Oscar draws another trap. He's going to opt to set 1 and 1 to the back row and pass it off again. Tamir's going to go for Summon of Boots. He's going to try and make a rank 3 here, I believe. Stacks them up. And he's going to summon a Dante.
Interesting you take that risk. Like, I don't know about you, but would you do that? Or would
He
you
doesn't
just
lose
keep
anything.
poking?
He doesn't lose anything. If anything happens to that Dante, it goes to the graveyard. He just puts back the other Dante that got negated earlier. And that Terratop's only at 600. So yeah, I think he actually wins if that Dante attack goes through. So yes, I would definitely have taken that. It's a low risk, high reward. And attack. Second. don't believe it's game yet. And he's going to activate MST.
It's pretty good he remembered that MST or that the fog blade's there. So that'll help him if
He's
he
gonna
ends up
activate
grabbing
to
a
bring
frog.
back one to chum block. Yeah, I think if he took that 25, I think he lost. Throws 2 more Pallias in the graveyard, so you can chum block for a while. Does have 3 back rows, may be able to make a frog, toad next turn. I don't know if it means much anymore. And there goes the. Oh, Oscar's just gonna pick it up. Yep. Very unfortunate game for Oscar. Didn't see any toad, any
Not
frogs.
a single frog, man.
But I mean, that's what happens when you play 60 cards. It's not supposed to be consistent all the time. And especially to make it worse, he did have the grass is greener, but in the matchup of a 60 card mirror match, like, doesn't do anything. The game just stalls.
No, these two played earlier, and Oscar won 2-0.
Interesting. I mean, if you can start with a frog every turn, and if you can start with a toad every turn,
And I guess
couple back rows.
Game 2, Oscar, huh?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Game 2, Oscar had a trap hole set, and Tamir summoned a Jinzo.
Oh,
And he got Chaos trap hold.
Oh, you're talking about
earlier, yeah.
they're on game 2 right?
They're going to
Yeah,
game 2.
this is game 2 right here.
Tamir.
Because Oscar didn't see any frogs. He was seeing nothing but traps. Like, triple reckless is good. You got to see the frogs. Like, he just kept changing off the traps. He wasn't able to get
So Oscar's shuffling up, making sure it's nice and shuffled this time. So as we said earlier, probably same side deck coming in. We got Jinzo's coming in for Tamir, and then Chaos Trap Holes for Oscar. Tamir looks like he has a couple other surprises for us. And Oscar has a great surprise with his cheesy fingers.
Yeah.
Look at those things.
Like
Brighter than the sun, baby. Right onto those beautiful white sleeves.
I would say that's the surprise. Is the imprint of his cheese finger.
Are his fingers permanently stained red?
I don't.
Because
I mean, I wouldn't say they're
said
probably
cheesy fingers. And pretty good opening, very good opening for
He's not a
Oscar.
fraud.
Couple traps and a swap. Let's start off the mathematician. Gonna dump a backtrack. And backjack's gonna activate effect. Go to top 3, put back. And he's gonna go set 2 and pass.
Mathematician.
Tamir starting with the Terratop as usual.
This man,
Who would've
60
thought?
cards, dude. And this man draws that thing every time.
It's not surprising anymore. I just expect it. If he doesn't have, I'm surprised.
Me too.
And
Honestly.
Oscar's going to use the backjack to set the Reckless Greed. And he's going to activate Reckless Greed, draw 2, draws a swap and a Fiend Griefing. So now he has 2 swap frogs in hand pin griefing, and a back check. Not very good. So hopefully these backers are enough to stick. Otherwise, I think Oscar's going to be in some trouble. He dumps lost win, so that should buy him some time.
And Tamir's asking about the lost win.
Yep. Just negates the effect. Permanently halves its attack and permanently negates the effect of special summon monster. And gets reset when he special summons a monster from the extra deck. Or I think it's when he special summons a monster. Tamir's going to activate Foolish Burial. I think he's going to just go Shadow Dragon and try and pop that last card. Yep. And he's going to chain the Dynamiscus, targeting the Terratop. And getting rid of a back check so we can check the top 3 again. Was that Imperial Order? It's not very good in this matchup. And now Tamir's stuck under a Takenborg. Interesting. He still has Normal Summon, so if he has just another random 3, oh, he has another Shadow Dragon. Does he run over the trap? Sets 1 and passes.
He's got a max.
No draw for Oscar.
He's got the maxi again. He's shuffling his ass off.
He's going to summon the Swap Frog and activate the effect to dump the Ronin Totem into the graveyard.
Look at that man shuffle, man. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
That's 60 cards, too.
Dude. No, I'm talking about Tamir. Do you see his
Oh,
man?
Tamir?
He's hand shuffling his ass off.
Yeah, well, he always does. It helps him draw those Terratops.
Look at this.
Every first game. And he's going to go with the... and he's going to run into a D-barrier. He's going to chain the Dynamiscus. Bounces the swap back to his hand. And he's going to ram to draw a card.
I think he drew reckless.
To D-barrier, I think. Which is good. It's a breakthrough skill. It's a breakthrough skill. That's what it is. And he opts not to attack the Taco. Oh, it's 1200. It was just ram. Oh, how disappointing for Oscar. So Dynamiscus is going to go down as well. Going to go back check. Mill card demise. Oh, that's horrible.
That's disgusting. Wow, that's really terrible.
I don't know what he was hoping to hit there.
The trap, since he plays like.
But any random trap? I don't know why. I don't get it. He's gonna opt to summon the Swap Frog, activate effect again to send one. And he's gonna get Flying Seed. It's okay, he's got iron. I don't think the breakthrough can be no, I think if you're activating a set breakthrough, I think you can target any monster on the field.
I'm pretty sure it's any.
Yeah. When you're banishing from grave, it's just opponent. Nope.
That's his turn.
Well, I mean, Tamir's unlocked now. But this can be good because he can break through skill that Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Oh, and he wasn't going for a big summon. He's just going to stack up the Takenborg and the Fiendish. Yeah, he's going to make a Dante, I think. Yep. He's going to detach to mill 3. Libic.
Great.
Tour Guide's gone. And the Graph. Graph isn't doing him much good because he's going to die because he has a Shadow Dragon on the field. You can Farfa the Ronin token if he wants, get it out of the way. Or the Flying... No, he's going to Farfa the Flying Seed and just poke in. The Flying Seed will come back at end phase. So Oscar will still be locked. This is not good for Oscar. And he's going to summon a Skarm instead. So end phase, he's going to be looking to search for something. And the Calcab is going to bounce the breakthrough skill.
Huh.
And Tamir's going to... Okay, he already had the Farfa. Okay, so he's going to make a Beatrice, and Farfa's going to banish the Flying Sea.
Nothing.
Beatrice is going to attack, and Shadal is going to hit for 19. Flying Sea comes back, and then Skarn's going to add Steer to his hand. And Oscar draws for turn.
You bury everything.
That's what I thought last time was the breakthrough skill, so I'm not going to guess this time. I can't tell.
Reckless.
At least now he can change the Flying Sea to attack mode and slam into the dragon so he can make a frog or something, main phase 2. Oh, the beach is probably just going to banish, whatever, but I think he has enough. Does he have enough frogs engraved to get it off?
He's got 2 Ronin Tonins and a swat and the Dupe Frog.
Okay, so he does have enough if he wants to, if he has to make a rank 2, but we shall see what happens. He's going to ban. It looks like he's just walling up. Yep, he's just going to wall up. End phase, Tamir's going to activate effective Beatrice to dump from his deck. I'm assuming he's going to dump some PK card. Yep, dumps gloves to his graveyard.
Ingriefing.
Fingriefing is going to send a backjack if he has one left. I don't think he has any left. Yep.
It's interesting that he's just not doing anything.
Oscar or Tamir?
Oscar.
Oscar? Yeah. I mean, that's what happened when you played Bally's Oak Frogs.
I just feel like
This is why I don't feel like this deck can be the best deck in the
feel
format.
like he could
It's
have
too
made
many
a
times it stalls.
Are totally awesome though.
But what, it's not going to do anything against the Beatrice because he just runs over it. The totally awesome is really only good when it sticks first turn. Outside of that, it can seal a game late if the opportunity arises. I think the Beatrice, he went to activate effective dump again. And Dante's going to add back Calcad? Nope. Tamir's going to set one and pass. So he can't be far for this turn, but he's still stuck under that Flying Sea.
Max.
Reckless Greed gets
I think that was a
Maxi really late. Oh, and a demise.
It sucks. Because he's got the Maxi.
I think he played you summon the frog, sets the frog. I can understand that.
What the
There's no reason not to. He wants to see 3 new cards, not a Maxi. He sees 3 traps. We'll see what he'll be able to do with those. And he's going to pass. On Tamir again. And he really just doesn't want to commit because he doesn't want to unlock his capability to go to that extra deck with that Flying Sea just sitting there. So he's just going to continually poking single monsters until he feels confident he can go for game or feels comfortable with the game state. Oscar lets that go, and Swap Frog goes to the grave. And Tamir's going to set another monster. Tribute sets, so I'm pretty confident that is
That's
the
a
Shadal
beast.
Beast. And the Seer will bring back Dante. Defense mode.
Could he have set that though? With
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't die. So on Oscar, he's going to activate Ronin Totem and pass. He's going to flip that Shadal Beast. Let's see if he's going to... Nope.
Dark Hole, Solemn Strike. Dark Hole and a Solemn Strike.
Ditches Graph. Graph's going to probably summon a Farfa to banish that Flying Sea. Yep. Oscar just throws that Flying Sea into the banish pile, and it looks like Tamir's ready to strike. And he's going to attack with Shadal Beast. Does he hit a Storming Near Force? Does not look like it. Ronin Totem will hit the graveyard, and 19 is going to go through. And he's going to get Drowning Near Forest.
Holy shit.
But that's not good because he has a Dante out still. You can just make another, you can make the Beatrice again fresh. But I do believe he's out of Farfas though, so that is a plus.
Wow, man had a freaking drowning.
Tamir shuffles that hand up, thinks of what he wants to do. I think he just,
Debarriered.
I think he just makes, does he not have a BA in his hand? I don't think he has a BA in his hand. Alright, well Oscar might have a shot here. Well, that Flying Sea does come back at any phase, so I mean, that's another problem. Oh, Oscar did play the Blueberry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see him. Alright, so Tamir does not have an option to go for that Beatrice this turn, but I don't see... Oh, no, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't. So yeah, he does go for the Beatrice play.
Well, Oscar passed?
And he opts to set the Lost Wind from the graveyard. And he finally decides to get rid of the Flying Sea. We're going to go MST to hit a strike for Oscar. He has 2 back row left, but still has some stuff to work with in the graveyard. I believe this is M-Phase Scarm Search. Yep. It goes for a Farfetch. That is the last Farfetch. And in end phase, Oscar is going to go to put back a frog. And he's going to get to summon a trap here.
Wow.
And he's going to summon a Ronin Totem. Does Tamir flip a D? Yep, flips the D-Berry. Going Xyz, so Beatrice can't activate this turn. I don't know if that does anything.
He
for
still has a
Oscar. Yep.
breakthrough.
True, but it didn't matter because the Beatrice isn't doing anything anyways. passes to Tamir. Tamir shuffles up. He's going to activate the Beatrice effect. I think he's going to get Lost Wind, yep. So, and he's going to summon another Paleozoic. The Beatrice is now sitting at 1250 attack, and its effects are permanently negated. And Dante's going to have access here.
Yeah, would it still get the Pilgrim if it dies?
Yes,
Okay.
that is an additional effect that activates when it is in the graveyard. And he's in a dark hole. Oh, man. I think that wraps it up.
He's got instant fusion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is game.
Special summons a Farfa. Tributes for Jinzo. Oh man, yeah, this game's over. I think he has frogs in the grave. Could get over it potentially, but I don't know how much good that's going to do at this point. And Jaws. He's going to go for a summon. Activates Breakthrough Skill from the graveyard. It's negated.
No, you can activate it from the grave, can you?
I'm pretty sure Jinzo says everywhere. Decree is on the field. But I could be wrong. They need newer updated text. But I don't think it matters. I think Oscar just loses. Yeah, they're asking for official ruling from our head judge, Billy.
Billy. Billy.
Billy, it's an old Jinzo. It's an old Jinzo, so you need a newer. So it can be breakthrough filled, breakthrough skilled, so he is able to activate his set trap.
That might have just saved his ass.
I don't think so. I
Still
don't
in
think
a-
there's anything he can
Still in
get.
deep doo-doo. But,
So he's got to be planning on playing that trap this turn. I don't recall what it is. No, he scoops it up. Causing controversy for nothing. But that is it. Tamir Brown with the 2-0 will be moving on to top 4.
wow. Wow.
Hopefully next match we got a more exciting one for you guys.
That was pretty tough.
Probably the Paleozoic.
But Oscar still did make top 8, so he does walk home with one of our premier ARG top 8 mats.
Yes.